Hi guys, in this video we are going to discuss all the RPM commands which are very useful for the Linux administrator. Okay, so let's say like if you want to install a package, how you need to install it. Okay, you have a package with you and how you need to install it with the RPM. There are two methods of installing actually using RPM and using M. Okay, M related things we'll discuss in the next video. Okay, for now I'll discuss all the commands which are useful with the RPM. Okay, so which means how to install a package using RPM, how to uninstall, how to update the package, and how to downgrade the package if you want, right? If you want to like downgrade from a newer version to older version if something is not working, how to reinstall, and how to get all the installed package in the system, like everything we get it. Okay, so one by one we'll come through. Okay, so first, if you want to install a package, we need to use rpm-ivh and package path. So here we need to mention complete package path. I means install, V means verbose, and then V means verbose, and H means hash in progress. Okay, so using this we can get it. Okay, so now if you want to uninstall a package, how you need to uninstall? Okay, so using uninstall rpm I mean uninstall you can do using rpm hyphen evh and then package path, something like that. Okay, so and if you want to update rpm hyphen capital evh and package path. Let's go through the practical stuff so that you'll understand much better. Okay, so for example, if you want to install a package, right, rpm hyphen ivh, and I have packages in somewhere, like if you want all the packages, I have already cd connected to it. Okay, all the iso image file, like I took it. So if you have any packages in some path, you can take it. Okay, so what I'll do, like I'll just like mount it into the sr0 to the slash media. Okay, in this I'm taking actually. So even you can take slash mnd also, that is fine. It will write into the like read and only read only mode. Okay, now if you go to this, you can see it is mounted to slash media, right? And if you go to slash media and package directory, we have all the packages which are available in this directory. Okay, so it will list out, it will take some time to list out because there will be like 5,000 plus packages. Okay, so from this, if you want to install a package, rpm hyphen ivh, if you want to give complete path slash media packages vsftpd, I'm taking it. Vsftpd is something for ftp service we use it, file transfer protocol, like you can copy the file from one server to another server. Okay, so I'm just installing it. Okay, it is saying already installed. If it is not installed, it will install it again. Okay, so if it will install it actually. If you want to uninstall a package, so if you want to like vsftpd and I wanted to uninstall rpm hyphen evh, right? Ivh means install verbose mode and hashing progress, right? So evh in the sense like erase verbose mode and hashing progress. Okay, so I'm just giving vsftpd as a name because it will actually use Berkeley database inside into the system. Okay, so we no need to give complete path. It is already installed package. It will use Berkeley database, so we can just uninstall it using hyphen evh and then the package name, just package name, not complete path. Okay, it is like cleaning up and then remove, right? So what is meant by ivh, what is meant by evh here? You know, I means install. Okay, that is fine, it will install. E means like erase, it will remove, right? Vh is common here, right? Verbose mode, V means verbose mode. Okay, it is preparing first and then it will cleaning up or removing. It is showing preparing and then installing and all, right? It is showing, which means like verbose mode. Hashing progress means, okay, while installing it will show like hashes, hash, something like this with the percentage actually here. 1%, 2, 3, 4, and so on. How much percentage it is progressing? It will actually show you the progress how much percentage it is actually done, right? Something like that. It will show if this is a big package, okay, maybe 500 MB or 200 MB or just 100 MB, something like that, big package, then it will keep on like giving hashes, something like that, including percentage. That is what h means. That is what hash in progress. Okay. Next, if you want to like update a package, how you need to use rpm hyphen capital UVH, and then you can give the complete path of it. Okay, so here I'm giving same vsftpd. So if you have different version, whatever the new version that you have, you can just keep it. It will directly update it actually. So whatever it is there, it will just update it. See, it is just updated, right? So which was something already there, but I what I did actually, I just updated it. Okay, so that is what update mean. And next, if you want to downgrade to previous version, okay, downgrade means it is 3.0.2 is the version. Okay, if you don't know like what is the version and all, you can go through my previous video. I can just keep it in the description. Okay, so this version, if you want to like a lower version, maybe it was in 0.3.1 for example, we just upgraded. If you want to downgrade it, then we can use rpm hyphen capital UVH, same command. Okay, and we need to give a package name. Okay, what is the package name? vsftpd, which means already installed, hyphen hyphen old package. We need to give hyphen hyphen old package, and then we need to give the package path actually. So what is the package path here that we need to provide here? Okay, so slash media packages and vsftpd, something same thing I'm picking here because I don't have multiple versions rpm packages. If you have any, just you can just give that. It means it will downgrade actually. Okay, so something like that. It is saying like no such file directory, something like that. Okay, that is fine, but this is the same thing, but it's the same one, so it is not doing it. Okay, so these are like rpm capital UVH and then the package name. If you mention old package, it will just downgrade it. Okay, I did for with the same version, so it will not take it. So you install it. Okay, you installed it, and then if something went wrong or if something is not working as expected, okay, what you will do basically in your mobile, like you install a you installed an application, it is not working as expected. What you do, you just remove it or you just uninstall the application and then you install it again, right? In the same way here also, rpm hyphen ivh, and then you can give a package path slash media packages and whatever the package that you want, hyphen hyphen force. If you give hyphen hyphen force as an option here, so what it does is it will actually forcefully it will install it again. If something, maybe one file is missing, one configuration file, it could be commands or it could be any related applications, libraries or anything, some files are missing or something is not working. In that case, if you reinstall, it will reinstall it again, just like uninstallation installation kind of, right? So something like that, it will reinstall, right? See, again I am doing, right? You might have seen the progress here, right? It was showing like hashes and all, something like that. That is a hash in progress. So this is actually reinstalled. Okay, next, if you want to see all the installed packages in your system, okay, all the installed packages whatever you install, so rpm hyphen qa, query all, query all. Q means query, a means all. I'm just checking what are all the packages installed in the system, right? There are many packages. See, it is giving like these many packages installed in this system, right? You can clearly see it, right? So if you want to see the number, you can give pipeline wc optional like word count to see it. You can see 1408 is the number. So these many packages installed in the server. Okay, now if you want to see like with the date, okay, so OpenSSH when it got installed, source this package or this package when it got installed, right? You don't know. In that case, same command we can use, query all rpm qa hyphen hyphen last. If we give this one, it will show you each package and when it got installed actually, right? You can see here Red Hat release server when it was installed. So it's Sunday 16 July 2023 on this date or something like that. It will show the each thing. Okay, so for example, I want to install tree command. Okay, So what I'll do, like rpm hyphen ivh slash media packages. Inside this package I have packages, for example, right? So here I'm giving the path of it, so just give enter. It is already installed. If you reinstall it, hyphen hyphen force, you will use it, right? So rpm hyphen qa hyphen hyphen last if you give pipeline more, if you give, okay, more means what? It will show page by page, right? So if you do here, just give enter. See, tree command we just installed, right? So Monday 14 on this date, right? And vsftpd just installed, right? You can also see it, right? So telnet I installed, I mean August 8th. It was like 1 week ago almost, right? So I can see it the same date. So with the same dates and then time, everything we can see. On top we can see that is the latest one. Okay, just press q to come out. Okay, so that is how you can check it. So you know how to install now, you know how to uninstall, you know how to update, you know how to downgrade also, and you know how to reinstall a package, you know how to see all the installed packages including the date, without including the date, right? Both the things you know. Now if you want to select query information, sorry, the installed package information. Okay, so rpa hyphen qi, I'm taking vsftp is already installed. Query information, I'm just getting the information about this package. Okay, so if you give enter, you can see name of the package, what is the version, when it got released, and what is the like architecture here, installation date and group, the size of it, what is the size, it will show in the like bytes or something like that, and license, whether, I mean the signature, everything, all the information you can see it here. Okay, so this how you can check it for installed package. Before installation only, if you want to know, what you can do, rp-qi query information p means previously, before installation only. If you want to know the information, we need to give the complete path of the package, because it is not installed, it will not be in the database, right? So you need to give complete path of it. Okay, this is what I wanted to install, so I wanted to know the information about it, so this so I can get it. Just you need to mention p, that's it. Okay, next, if you want to see the documents about the package, qd means documents, vsftpd, for example. Okay, so just give enter. You can see these are all the documents. Document mean it is very simple. I'll give a simple example. Okay, so if you take one thing here, okay, so if you take this, it is open. Okay, so if you install something in the in the Windows system, okay, what will happen actually, if you go to C drive, and if you go to like I installed notepad plus plus recently, the tool. Okay, and if you go here, you can see all the documents related files and all, the log, it could be xml, it could be any readme files and all, everything you can see, right, in one directory. In the same way here also it will be in the different directories. Okay, all the documents you can see it. Okay, so you can see like you can see slash usr share doc and all. You can see many documents here, all the related to like vsftpd. You can see it before, I mean after installation. Like before installation, if you want to know, qdp, it means before installation slash media, I mean the you need to give complete path of the package. Okay, so if you give enter, before installation itself, you can get to know all the details, documents about that. Okay, next is like if you want to know query configurations, right? So if you want to know all the configuration files, rpm-qc, qc means query configuration. It will give you all the configuration files. Okay, so I'm just taking for vsftpd. See, these are all the configuration files you can see in the slash etc, right? So related to vsftpd, these are the configuration files. In the vsftpd service we'll get to know more about it. Okay, so I'll make another video for it. Okay, so here you can see like all the configuration files about vsftpd. For example, slash etc fs tab, it's a in the disk management. If you wanted to like if you want to provide all the mount points, you provide it. Slash receive password is a file. Those are all the configuration files, right? So for any configuration file, it could be installed from some other like package or not, right? So something like that. If you want to like from package, what are all the configurations which are installed? If you want to get to know this, how you can get to know. Okay, for example, this package, this configuration file, from which package it got installed, if you want to know, rpm-qf, and you can give like /etc vsftpd and vsftpd.conf. Okay, this is the configuration file. If you give enter, okay, this is how you can get it. Qf, query file, it means this package installed from which package. This is the package. Got it? So for example, rpm hyphen qf slash usr bin. Okay, you have packages in somewhere. I mean, you have like chmod command, for example, right? Chmod is a command, right? General command. Ch1 like slash usr has been, and a calendar command or date command or any command if you take. Okay, just give enter. You can see here core utils, right? So this is how you can get to know, right, the information about it. I mean the whether I mean from which package the it got installed, actually. That is what you can get to know. Okay, so next is let's say if you want to know actually dependencies or libraries of it. Okay, rpm hyphen q capital R. Okay, and then vsftpd. So vsftpd related, what are all the dependencies or libraries which are there for this package, right? So these are all the dependencies, these are all the kind of libraries, all the libraries you can see using q capital R. Okay, so in the same way, like like capital R, qc, qd and all, right? So if you want to see before installation, if you want to know rpm-qc p, before installation, if you want to know configurations, right, you can go the complete path of it because it is not installed for now. For example, if you think that before installation, if you want to know, yeah, this is how you can get to know. And if you want to know the documents, what you can do, you can give d here. These are the documents, right? And something like that. If you give like qf, okay, so qf is not matters, right? Because if you want to know the file, it is not installed, so we are not passing it. All right, so next is yeah, actually documents also, if you want to know documents, right? So this is how you can get to know. So that is all about rpm in this video, like how to install, how to uninstall, right, all the things. So far I'll just go through the I mean the note that we have, right? How to install package, how to uninstall a package, how to update, how to downgrade, how to reinstall, right? And you also know get all the installed packages, right? And you also know this one. Let me pull this for you. Okay, so how to check the whether package is installed or not, right? How to get all the information, right? And how to get the configuration files installed, documents installed, everything, all these things. Query information, query documents, query configuration, query all. QR means like dependencies or libraries and all, you can, right? So in next video, like we will come to m yeah, so you can learn more about m command there, and we will get more stuff there. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment if you have any questions, and you can also subscribe to my channel to get more interesting videos. Thank you guys. Bye bye.